Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, I'm gonna do something just a little bit different. I'm gonna give you a preview of this app I'm currently working on. It's actually a very simple app. I'm using this Apple ARKit in iOS 11, basically allowing you to kind of draw virtual objects using iPhone or iPad that supports it. And it works really well. Actually, I'm actually really excited about this. And you can kind of draw in the middle air and it's kind of understand the points, and it's quite precise, even though it's not like 100% unless the iPhone itself has the like laser or something. Maybe it's iPhone 8 or something. I don't know. But basically, so this app allowing me to draw in mid-air like this, and I'm thinking, okay, I should be able to save it out with my app and then export it into Blender, right? So that's the plan. And yeah, apparently so far it's been pretty smooth and it's actually working. And you can see the artwork here. It's just like I'm writing blend. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this app. Maybe like a snail draw or something. So I'm gonna import that that drawing. I think that's the one. Yeah. At the very end, I'm actually drawing like a spiral. It's actually very easy to draw spiral if you are painting like this using AR. Yeah, it's not. Sometimes it's not very smooth yet. Maybe anyway. So I managed to export this artwork, and now I'm inside Blender. When I'm exporting the app currently, it's actually exporting a lot of objects like a bunch of point light, and this is actually something that's being generated on the fly, and extra camera. Other than that, we end up with this guy, and this is actually in the kind of in real world measurement. I think I was drawing in the centimeter, so it's like maybe under 1 meter, and it's quite precise. You can see the blend writing. And I'm gonna save this real quick. So snail drawing app. Now the next thing I want to do is I actually want to connect the dots using this based on this writing. I want to connect the dots using Sverchok, and I already prepared the app. I prepared the setup. I'll give you a quick demo. So with this guy, it's similar. This is another drawing I did earlier. It's very basic, just an OK. And using Sverchok, I managed to turn this guy like it's made of multiple nodes. I just bring it in here, and I managed to create this. This is like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like when you're drawing using grease pencil and you use multiple strokes, you want to be able to split it, and this is one way you can do it inside Sverchok. So all the nodes coming in, all the whatever number of nodes coming in, and then I'm getting the bounding box and the center of each sphere. I join them together, and then I'm slicing it back depending on how many strokes we have. We actually have 4 strokes, so we have 8 different pair, like a split. So 0 to 15, 16 to 22, 22 to 28, 28 to 37. So this guy is made up of, is making up these 4 strokes. Yeah, so the setup is very simple. So now if I go back to this snail writing, let's see. I need to separate this guy, actually the spiral. Let me try doing it using C. Escape. C is actually very handy. Okay, this one, the spiral. I'm gonna group it, put it in the layer 3. So we have this guy, blend. I'm gonna group it as well. Now I'm going to Sverchok and I will gonna save this. I'll go back to this guy and then kind of export it. Export to gist. It's gonna go to GitHub, export the setup, come back to this guy. I can simply import it out, import the setup here, import. So this one needs internet connection, but anyway, now I'm done and back to this guy. I can sort of get this guy, and you can see it's already kind of working. I'll show you the process. It's actually quite fun. So we're kind of guessing how many balls we need for the first stroke. Like if you write with grease pencil, you know, you write blend, and whenever you like do like convert grease pencil to Bezier curve, you're gonna get a connected curve, link strokes by default. Let me try. Actually, there you go. It's like the grease pencil is kind of linked together, and you kind of wanna, you can do the same thing inside Sverchok, kind of like cut whenever there's like connections between the letter, you can cut it. So that's the whole idea, very basic. So let's go back to this guy. I'll make the strokes a little bit smaller, thinner, 0.4. Oops. Actually, my object is so small. Okay, 0.02. Well, 0.03. Probably needs to give it a material. Okay, like that. Okay, it's pretty good now. Let's do the next one. Next one should start from 10 up to 16 apparently. Let's make these smaller. Okay, so BL, let's make letter E, connect the dots 16 to, oh, apparently this already 16 to 28, 28 to 40, next 40 to until the last one, and then it should stop working. What's the last? The last one should be 50 to 52. Okay, there you go. Now I can simply select the sphere, Shift G, move it to layer number 2. So it seems like this guy needs to be a bit longer. Oh, okay, 57 is the last one. So now my writing is complete, and this writing was actually made point by point made using the iPhone and the ARKit. So I thought that was kind of cool. Of course, would be better if it's in the app. We can kind of like just draw it, like just like when you are using like a graffiti and then kind of doing a spray and kind of doing the writing. What I really want to do is really just to use the iPhone and do like grease pencil stuff, you know. Grease pencil stuff is actually always flat like this, but you can see drawing made using the iPhone is, it has more expressiveness, so it's more 3D. But of course, if you're painting graffiti on the wall, it's usually flat as well. But if you're like painting over like if you're shooting ray using the iPhone camera into surface of objects, you will get something that's more or less sometimes flat if the wall is flat, or more 3D like this. This is like painting on the air. So, and yeah, that's pretty much done. And what else we can do here? We can do like anything, you know. It's already an object in Blender. You can probably print it out or something, but we can make it wiggling like this. So yeah, currently the iPhone export out all these nodes. Even better is actually if I kind of, for every strokes, the name should be different, I guess. That's kind of make it better. If you want to try this out, yeah, I can give you this file, and then you can maybe try it with grease pencil as well. If you have like a grease pencil strokes that you want to separate, you can use Sverchok to do that, this setup. So this one is like a stroke splitter, I should call it that way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this live running. It's kind of simple. I thought it's kind of interesting, and I thought I should share it with you guys. Let me know what you think about the app. Maybe if you're interested, I can continue developing it. And yeah, thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.